What's up, everyone? Let's see. Make sure that we're all good and live. All right, cool. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it okay. I'm going to wait to, also, you might notice that I have um, removed any kind of comment features. So this is actually only for people inside Wealthy Affiliate. Right, I mean, if you happen to land on this, then that's all good. But yeah, there we go. And there is about maybe a 25-second delay from what I do live to what you see it. So when you ask your questions, and I encourage you to ask your questions inside the Wealthy Affiliate live chat, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'm gonna wait just a few minutes before let some folks come on right now, and before I get started. But here, let me transition for you. I'll show you exactly what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be writing. So I've got a post ready to go here, and I'm going to be posting it to this website, and then you'll be able to see the exact process that I go. So basically what's happening is the post that I'm about to post is inside Google Docs or Google Drive. And so I'm going to take that content, post it in the site live. I'm going to format it. I'm going to do the meta title, the meta description, add the images, and do the social media post and all that kind of cool stuff. All right. And yeah, this is all going to be live right in front of you. I've only done this really once before, like through this kind of YouTube feed. You know, it's just kind of casual here, nothing too serious. But let's just go inside Wealthy Affiliate. The video is unavailable. Okay, one sec. So here I am talking to no one. All right, no worries. Oh, I think I know why. Advanced settings. Save changes. Now it works. All right, cool. Right on. Okay. So I haven't started. So to mitigate any kind of information here. So any kind of problems. Hey, hello, welcome. My name is Jay, and the only place that I'm actually offering this video is inside Wealthy Affiliate. Yeah, so if you're inside Wealthy Affiliate, hello. And I see a lot of new faces inside the live stream inside Wealthy Affiliate. So for those of you who don't know who I am, yeah, I'm the guy that does the live training inside Wealthy Affiliate. This is not part of the official live training. I get a lot of people asking me that, how do I rank content so fast, and how do I write content, and so on and so forth. So I thought I would just randomly do one of these videos and show you exactly how I add content to one of my blog sites. So yeah, so we're just going to wait a few minutes, let the folks come in, and if you have questions, just the best place to ask them is actually inside Wealthy Affiliate, because that is, I'm going to be monitoring that. And I think I've actually I've put a setting where this YouTube video, I won't allow comments in it. So yeah. So, and also if you want to share the YouTube URL to people in live chat that just kind of come in, and if they want to watch, they're more than welcome to. I'm not selling anything. I'm just, I'm going to show people how I rank content and how I add content. So I'm about to add content to the site. The site on your, the website on your left there, that's my desktop that you're seeing. And then on the right, that's me. And yeah, okay, so we're gonna get started in just a few minutes. I'm just gonna post one more time inside the live chat. Sweet. All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves rolling. All right, so what I'm going to do, as I said earlier, what I'm planning to do here is I've got a blog post ready to go, and it's already written. All the content is there, all the images and stuff. And that resides in Google Drive. That is actually where I write content, and I have my content written for me. That's where we do it, inside Google Drive. So what I'm about to do is take that content from Google Drive, and I'm going to post it inside my site. So and you'll see this is going to be the exact process that I do when I add content to my site. So that way you can get a good idea as to how I do it. You can follow along. Take notes. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this as a recording and share it with people. I guess it's like the bonus of you being here. So in the live chat right away. So, but beyond that, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. And I do have a couple transition points, fancy pants, things like that. Nothing too fancy, but in a moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transition it over like that, so that you're going to see, the content being built right away. And I just want to know, how is the quality of the video inside YouTube? If you can let me know in the WA live chat, that would be fantastic. I'd really appreciate that. So I can just take a quick look. Let's see here. Cool. All right, so looks good. Let's see how many people. 8 people watching live. All right, right on. Sounds good. All right, I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and get ourselves rolling. All right. And if you want to share the video as we go along, you're more than welcome to. Okay, so let's transition over to this guy. Okay, so here is the article that I'm going to be writing, or I'm going to be posting. So it's Thrive Themes Review. So you can see here all the content, and I'll actually zoom it out a little bit. Okay, so all the content is ready to go. And this content, I'll show you the word count. So it's about 2,300 words. Okay, so as you can see, and it's already kind of pre-formatted. And the way that I add content from Google Drive is I copy it. Either I'll copy it all and then format it, or I'll copy some of it and format it as I go. All right. All right, so here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new post. The way I do that is go to new post. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is copy the title. Our themes review. Looks good. All right, so the first thing is the couple of paragraphs there. Now, when I paste content from Google Docs, because sometimes Google or Microsoft Word or Google Docs carries some of the formatting over into the live page, what I do is I go paste and match style. That way I'm not carrying any of the formatting over. So there we go. And this is what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to start pasting stuff over. All right, so, and as I do that, so then this is an H2 tag. Paste and match style. So you can see it's just going to be generic like that. So what I'm going to start doing is just start adding some of that content on there. H2. And what you're going to see is I'm going to reference image. So from here, what I'm going to do is I go like this, go image. Let's make sure I've got the right thing here. Yeah, okay, cool. Like that. So that image hard tag, that's not a shortcode or anything. That's just my personal reference to actually add that image. Okay. And I'm going to go like this. And this is kind of like the boring part, right? But this is exactly how I do it. So now, if you have any questions, go ahead and post them inside the WA area. I'll try to keep an eye on it as best as I can. But yeah, all right. Okay, so now I got to start formatting all of this, right? Oh, so we go rise. So here's where I'm going to start doing all of this stuff. Now, there are other ways to be able to kind of format it as you go inside WA. Here, I'm gonna do this transition so you can see me talk at the same time, because this part specifically is kind of a boring part. But so what I'm just doing is I'm taking the content over from the Google Drive here, and I'm posting it inside inside the post, the blog post. Now, the reason why I like to use Google Drive as opposed to just writing it right within the blog post is because I can collaborate with team members, right? So then I can if I hire someone, or if I have someone write the content for me, I can go in and review the content, make edits or make edit suggestions, and then the writer could then come back and take a look and make those changes, okay? We can collaborate in real time, so which is kind of cool. So that's specifically why I like to write inside Google Drive. Now, I actually haven't used Wealthy Affiliate actually has a proprietary content editor. the new one, I haven't used it yet, to be honest with you. I've played around with it a little bit, but I haven't. Now, the cool thing about it is that you can actually take your content right within WA, and you can format that content, and you can actually import that content into your blog post, assuming your site is hosted at WA. So that's kind of cool, right? Okay, so let's go back to the site. Okay, we got all that kind of formatted for now. Looks good. And more content to add. So once again, I'm going to be copying this. And for those of you who are wondering what this content is, it's a review of a particular theme website. And that theme website is called Thrive. One of the issues that I have with this particular, I mean, I think it's a great, they've got some pretty good themes, and they have some pretty good plugins. The issue that I've always had with this and other theme sites is the fact that they have these kind of content editors, and you are committed to using these content editors, whereas if you take that particular content editing plugin away, you are running the risk of losing any of that formatted content that you use with the content builder. So yeah, Vic Lees was asking, why is it better to do this through Google Docs instead of just doing it inside your website dashboard? Yeah, so as I had mentioned earlier, it's really because of the collaboration. So being able to take this doc, see if I go comments, I can then comment on something and I can ping someone if I wanted to, and then they would get notification of my comment. All right, I'm gonna keep going here. But yeah, that's a great question. And as I said, that WA currently right now has an editor inside WA where you can actually go in and write your content, edit your content, and then post it directly to your site right from the content editor, which is pretty cool. There are also plugins inside of WordPress that you can import your content from Google Drive. I've used a couple of them. I find, the old school way just works really well for me. Yeah, so I mean, whatever, right? Okay, so I'm going to keep adding this content here. But yeah, I mean, the way that I'm doing it does obviously take a little bit of time, but I do find that it is for me, that's just how I like to work, and I think that's just the best way to do it, right? I mean, it's completely up to you in terms of how you add your content, right? So, like this. That's my H2 tag. Needless to say, doing this live in front of people is a little bit more difficult than, because normally I'd be listening to music and just doing this much faster than what I'm doing. So optimizing. Oh yeah, this is a really big point that I wanted to bold. Now, the reason why I'm bolding that is not so much because any kind of SEO stuff. It's more because I want to get that point across, right? So optimizing for conversions is something that should be done on a marketing level and not within the theme itself. Okay, so we got another image there. So as I did earlier, I'm going to put a little hard tag there. And that is just for my own reference. That has nothing to do, that's not a short code or anything like that. Let's see here. Just making sure no other questions kind of came in. Yeah, and again, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask inside the live WA chat. So I will then. I'm just going to post it again. I am writing content on my site if you'd like. So I am writing content on my site if you like. Come on, watch live. There we go. We've got 13 people watching. Sweet. Okay, so let's go back. So yeah, so this image here is my own personal reference to put that image there. So what I like to do is I like to add all the content on the post first, add the images, and then format it, right? Sometimes I'll format ad hoc, like the H2 tags. Yeah, so what I'm doing is just taking my content that's been written inside Google Drive or Google Docs. And the reason why I use Google Docs is to collaborate with people. So that way, if you ever end up hiring people, like hiring a freelancer to write for you, using the Google Drive is great because then you can then control the document. They don't hold it hostage or anything like that. And it's just a really great way to just keep control and to be able to communicate with them through because each document has its own little chat channel, which is really cool. And what I'm going to do shortly here, that. All right, so that's looking good. Let's see if there's any other questions inside the WA. Hey, is it? Yeah, don't get nervous. There are a total of 26 eyes on you right now. Totally. Thanks, Leo. Yeah, I mean, when I do the live training, there's much more, so it's not a big deal. Shipwright is asking. Is that Tim, right? So Tim says, hey Jay, what is the minimum amount of characters or words I should have in a post? So, I mean, it's funny because I mean I've written content that's only 500 words long. I've written content that's like 2,000 or 2,500 words long, and I mean there's no real set target. And I know that's relative to the content. Just get your point across, and if it ends up being 500 words, so be it. If it ends up being 1,000 words, better. I mean, the internet doesn't have a standard thing where it says, well, you're not going to rank if you have if you have less than X amount of words, right? So my advice is to aim for 1,000, but if you get it to 800 or something, don't start adding filler. It's like meatloaf marketing, right? Where you're gonna, you want to make a nice big meatloaf, so you add like breadcrumbs and to kind of make it bigger, right? Don't do that, right? Don't add filler to your content. Get your point across, and if it ends up being 800 words or 2,500 words, it doesn't matter, right? But the target goal, I would say, would be 1,000 words, right? But the really important part, and I really want to make sure that you understand this, Tim, is that not to take that literally, right? It doesn't need, like, if you end up with 998 words, don't go back and try to find 2 extra words. Leave it, right? It's just a target goal because 1,000 words is about like 4 or 5 minute reading time, and that's really good from an analytics perspective, right? And that's how long you want people on your site at the bare minimum, right? But you can increase that by adding additional things like videos, more images, and stuff like that. Interactivity, that kind of stuff. Okay, let's go back to our content here. Pros and cons now. So now I'm going to add this stuff here. And if you're just joining me here, what I'm doing is just I'm writing content. I'm adding content to my site live. And yeah, I just thought it's just one of those last minute spur of the moment things I thought you guys would enjoy. Because I think it's always good to kind of watch how other people do it. Certainly, you know, the whole over your shoulder type of thing is obviously a really good thing to do. Phenomenal support. Okay, so now what we need to do is add the bolds. Boom. Yeah, so I'm just formatting the content. And again, if you have questions, I'm checking the live chat every once in a while here, so you can ask questions inside the WA live chat. Okay, minimal. I've often thought about doing like a day-long live video where it's like I have a camera maybe behind me and in front of me where you can just kind of, you know, watch Jay work throughout the day. I don't know how boring that would be, but yeah. All right, final thoughts. Oh, we're coming near the end here of adding the content to the site, which is great. So after we add all the content to the site, I'm going to start adding those images, because remember I have those images and the short codes that represent where those images go. And I'll show you a little trick which works really well. Okay. All right, so we have all of our content on there. Right? So now that we've had all our content on there, I'm going to save the draft. So let's go ahead and do that. Save draft. Now we've done no SEO to it whatsoever. All we've literally done is just added the content to WordPress. Now we can preview the post and see what it looks like. And it's really going to be nothing too fancy pants here, right? So as you can see, so right off the bat, I know what I need to do is instead of doing the dashes, I'm going to do what's called a hard enter. That's where you press Shift and return, so that this will end up being on a new line. Because that doesn't look very organized to me. That looks it's not a nice look. And I don't like it, man. Let's see. Someone's asking, hey there, Jay, any thoughts on how I could promote WA locally offline via newspaper ads? Well, I mean, there's lots of ways. There's lots of ways to work on to promote anything offline, right? So specifically WA. I don't know if I do really newspapers. I don't know how well. I mean, it's totally worth a shot, right? But my instinct would be saying like, I don't know how effective that would be, right? You know, it's actually kind of funny. As I saw today at a coffee shop, This is hilarious. Oh, let's turn that off. I saw at a coffee shop an ad. Here it is. I don't know if you could see that. So it says the best sales funnel software ever. Try ClickFunnels.ca. So this is someone who's actually bought the domain tryclickfunnels.ca, and they're probably just an affiliate, which directs them to wherever, right? So I mean, you can try those news, and that was from like a little coffee shop mini newspaper that they have inside, like a flyer. So I mean, you could do something like that. You'd have to have your own domain name, which would then redirect to, WA through your affiliate cookie or something like that. But it's a hard. I mean, would it work? Would you get people to go to WA through your affiliate link? Yeah, maybe. Would it convert into a sale? I don't know, because you gotta, if you're sending people directly to WA, here's typically the life cycle of someone doing that is. So I go to that website, click on it, I look at it, I read the content, I don't sign up right away. I then go Wealthy Affiliate Review and then look at other things, right? And look at other people's reviews and then make a choice from there or do more due diligence. Typically people don't, especially with the make money online type of scenario, people don't inherently go right away and go like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy this right now. I'm going to invest in this, or I'm going to sign up right away. They kind of go like, scam meter's up really high, so I want to lower it down. So as a result of that, they're going to do some more reviews or read some more reviews and do some more due diligence. So that's my thought on that. So the best thing to do is write content for yourself, and then if you want to direct people through offline marketing, is direct them to your site, not directly to WA, right? Because I think it would convert so much better if you could pre-sell people by writing about your personal experience with WA, right? Okay, let's see. Is there a WA app? No, there's no WA app. Let's see, just making sure I got all the questions. All right, let's get back to work here. 1 second here. There. Okay, so we're going to go back. So our next task here is to start adding the images. So here, let's go back to the full screen. I love that transition, that fade out. Okay, so I'm specifically talking about my images within the content. Now, using Google Drive is great for collaboration and adding content and adding images. The challenge with adding images inside of Google Drive is actually extracting those images from Google Drive to your website. So so from there, here's what you do. So this is the image that we want to keep. So I go right click over it and it says save to keep notepad. So I go like that and there you go. So now it's saved to keep what's called Google Keep, right? Which inherently is connected to your Google Drive. So we can go ahead and just do that. And then from there, I just click it and I can go save image as. And we're going to add it to our Thrive Themes review folder. And there it is there. Now I'm going to go like this and add media, upload file, select the file, go in there, open it. All right, here's where the SEO part starts. All right, so Thrive Themes plugins. I'm going to put an alt text there. And you see how the title can have spaces, right? As with the alt text. Okay, and there's my description to the content or to the image. All right, my attachment display settings, I'm going to keep it right in the center. I'm going to link to none, and I'm going to go large like that and go insert into post, and here it comes. Boom, there it is right there. All right, so next. Now, as I said, that this is, I don't like the look of this, so I'm going to go like this. Like this. I think this will look a little bit better. Now I may change that in the future, but for the time being, it's fine. Same thing with these ones. So the reason why I'm doing that is it makes it a little bit cleaner looking. Because, you know, I think one of the things that helps you get ranked is how clean your site is, right? How easy and how readable it is. There, I think that looks better. All right, so next, our next image. It's right there. So remember what I did? Save to keep notepad, and there it is. And I'm gonna go save image as. Go back here. Add media, upload files. That. Center, none, full size. So you see how it actually remembers your previous setting. So there we go. Here it comes. Boom. Lunatrix says, cool, I wish I could tune in, but I'm at work right now. Oh well. Oh well. Someone's asking, Jay, I was hoping to catch you in live chat. I've decided to buy a theme. I really liked one of yours and had placed specifically for your logo. Unfortunately, I do not call the name, but as you said, it was one of your favorite themes. Could you please help me out with the theme? Cap locks. are you, if you're referring to my theme, like the one that I'm currently using, it's not so much. Well, the one that I have is Studio Press 1140 Pro. That's the theme that I like to use. But the one that I'm specifically using right now, this is, it's called You Theme, YOO Themes, uthemes.com. It's kind of, I don't recommend it to people unless they know what they're doing. So I don't know if you know what you're doing when it comes to WordPress themes and stuff like that. So I just don't know you personally, right? That's all. But a great alternative to that is the 1140 Pro theme by Studio Press. I think it's a great theme. I think any theme by Studio Press, personally, in my opinion, is a wonderful theme. All right. Okay, let's keep going. All right, let's get this thing rolling. I want to post this in the next few minutes. Okay, pros and cons. Pros of Thrive Themes. Cons of Thrive Themes. Okay, same kind of thing where I want to do this. Oh, here, I'm going to go back to the full screen there. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. Same thing here with the cons. Add that new line, make that look pretty. So for those of you who just who joined in late, all we've been doing is adding the content to the site from Google Drive. And I think that's all the images. We just got the image, the main image here. So we go save to keep notepad and save image as Thrive Themes review. Okay, so everything looks good so far. So now what we're going to do, now we're going to add the main image, which is right here, set featured image. So we're going to go upload file. We're going to upload that file. So Thrive Themes review. Set the featured image. Okay, everything looks good. I'm going to save that draft and let's take a look and see how it looks so far. So all we've done is we've added the content to the post, we've formatted it, and we've added the images and did some SEO for the images. So now we're going to preview the post to see what it looks like. All right. Everything's looking pretty good. So next thing I need to do, now here comes the SEO part. Okay, so let me talk to you about the SEO part. All right, so everything's ready to go. So I can actually just go, I would be able to essentially go ahead and post this right now, but there's some SEO elements that are missing. And the SEO stuff that's missing would be, just a second here. I'm just going to write this here one more time in case anyone wants to join in. Okay, so internal link. I want to put an internal link in there. That's really important in my opinion. An external link somewhere to an authority site. And then also we need to do the meta title and the meta description, right? So those are the 4 things that we need to do: internal link, external link, meta title, meta description. So let's go do that now. Alrighty, so WordPress, Thrive Themes, a little bit different. So WordPress right there, I can just go ahead and link to that. That's a nice easy one. Oh, I got to put the read more area here. There we go. Actually, let's go wordpress.org. There we go. I don't even worry about adding it in a new tab or anything like that, right? So now I got to find a place for an internal link. There, oh yeah, so there's a good one. Okay, so now let's meta title and meta description. Oops. All right, good. Thrive Themes Review. Let's add our focus keyword there. Like that. Now we go and do this. So you see what we're doing now is customizing the Facebook and the Twitter post. So literally you can just copy exactly this. What I like about the social media aspect of Yoast and all-in-one SEO is that you can customize each one, right? Which is really nice. Which is exactly what I'm doing right now. Now, if I wanted to, I can actually change this image to this one if I wanted to, right? Go select, you see there. But as you can see, it's kind of gets all muddled a little bit. So we're going to go use another image, and we're going to use this one because that seemed to be the best one. See? And that's for the, yeah. So I'm really happy with that. Okay. So one more thing, we're going to save the draft. We're going to preview it one more time before we actually post it. And from there, no idea what add meta title description. Must have missed that. Okay, cool. All right. So I see there's some discussion inside the WA Live chat about the SEO plugin takes care of that. So in essence, yes, it does take care of that for you. But I like to customize it. I like to customize it because your meta title and your meta description are it's the first impression. So if I did nothing, so let's go back down to it. So if I didn't do anything, it would fill it out. It would pre-fill out my title and my meta title and pre-fill it out. The meta description would automatically get populated with my content. Okay, but because this is when someone Googles Thrive Themes review in this particular case, I want to be able to customize what's being shown in the search engine results, as opposed to just letting my blog post and Google kind of handle that for me, because it is the first chance, it's the first impression that you get to have to get people to click on your site versus the 9 others that are on there, including ads, right? So you really want to be careful. Or you really want to strategize that. So this is why I customize that, right? Because if someone's Googling Thrive Themes review and then they see, are the themes and plugins any good? And then it says, inside this Thrive Themes review, I will reveal the quality of the Thrive themes and plugins and determine exactly the dangers that may go with them. See, because that's kind of like a dangling carrot. It's like, oh, let's go read that, right? So I hope you understand why I'm customizing why I customize it. So. So someone's asking, do you use all-in-one SEO or do you use your own meta title and description? Every single post, I use my own meta title and my own meta description, but I utilize all-in-one SEO or Yoast. In this case, on this site, I'm using Yoast. Gene is here. Hi, Gene. Nice to see you. I have Yoast Pro also. When on social part in the SEO that you just did, is that supposed to be the way it is shared on Facebook and Twitter? Yes. And also on Google+, but they don't have Google+ on there. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share it on Google+. So if you're interested in seeing how that works. Sorry, before I even do that, we got to publish the content, right? So, okay, so let's go back up. Let's preview it. Oh yeah, let's see here. Okay, looks good. All right, looks good. Okay, so now let's post it. Ready? Publish. Now, what I'm going to do, what I have to do, because I forgot, is I forgot to add it as a review in my reviews category. So we go review, make that primary, update that. I'm going to update that because I think there's going to be some people that are going to want to check it out right away. Okay, so now what I need to do is I'm going to go down to the bottom. Another thing that I forgot is product review extra settings. Is this a review post? Here, so let's go back to the full screen. Because this is a review post, I have a plugin called Product Review Lite, which does the rating stars. So I'm going to go press yes, product name, Thrive Themes, product image. Actually, I don't need to do that. Actually, I can use that one that's more square. Yeah, I forget what the price is. So 19 a month, paid annually. $213.63. Training is, I think, 50. Actually, training is pretty good. Let's go 70. Support is, actually, no, 60 here. 90 overall quality. We're going to give it an 80. Like that. Good. Okay, pro features. So this is where I can go pro. So now I just have to copy them, my pro features. Good value for what you get. Phenomenal support. Fast loading themes. Okay, negatives. I can change that to minimal. All right, so there, that's better. Update it. You guys are doing okay? All right, let's go check out the post. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to look at the site just to make sure that it's updated there. So there we go, it's right there. So that's good. I'm going to go to the home page, make sure it's showing up there. There it is right there. Perfect. Read the review, looks good. Okay, so here is, so the post is done and it's posted. So there you go. There's the whole process of writing from Google Docs to posting on the site. One or two more steps. So if you want to hang around, you're more than welcome to. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ping Google. I'm going to let Google know about this latest content. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something called Fetch as Google. So it's literally letting Google know that I've just posted this, okay? And I'm basically requesting that they index or they go and read the content and then index the content right away. Step 2 is to post it on social media, okay? So let's go ahead and, oh, does anyone have any questions so far? Powell M, so someone's asking, do you like Thrive themes over Optimize Press? Geez, I haven't used Optimize Press in a long time. If I chose between the two, I would choose Thrive, but I'm not actually officially recommending Thrive themes. It's more of an advanced theme. So Yeah, but I haven't used. Uh, so I haven't used it in a long time. So, um, yeah, but I hope that answers your question. So, I mean, between the two, I'm going to choose Thrive, right? So Gene is also asking, do you ever let Bing know like you do Google? It seems that Bing doesn't crawl my site very often. Yeah, there's no harm in going into the Bing Webmaster Tools and letting them know and getting them to recrawl your stuff. I mean, Bing doesn't ping as often as Google does, but there's no harm in doing that. Do I do it? I don't do it as often. I don't do it with every blog post. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is let's go into Google Webmaster Tools, go into Search Console. Okay, and we'll go here. Okay, now if you notice here, this is kind of weird, right? Where it says 0 URLs submitted. Well, the reason why that says 0 URLs submitted is because the moment that I post a blog post on that site, it updates my sitemap, at which point then Google goes in and reads the sitemap. And so within a few minutes, this will then repopulate with how many URLs it has. Okay, so I'm going to go to here. I'll show you fetch as Google under the crawl area. So I'm going to go to fetch as Google. And I grab this URL right here, not the whole URL, but just the last part. Paste that. I go fetch. It goes pending. Request indexing. I am not a robot. And crawl only this URL. Just to give you an idea here, I don't know if you could see that, but it says you're actually allowed to do this 500 times every month. All right, done. Okay, so next, what I'm going to do is I am going to go to plus. Actually, I have to add something on my site here. I have to add something to my software so you can see this here. 1 second. Window. All right. There you go. Okay. Ta-da! I don't know how long we've been doing this, but normally this would be a lot faster without kind of editorial stuff as we go along, right? Now here's the fun thing. Let's actually go inside. Now I doubt that it's going to rank yet, right? But let's go and take a look here. So we'll go here. And we're going to go Thrive Themes Review. Yeah, so obviously it's not ranking yet. Okay, so there we are on page, was it one, two, three, 4. So okay, so right now we're on position 14. And that was 13 minutes ago when we posted it. Okay. And I revealed absolutely everything, right? And so we're already indexed in Google. We're already on page 2, although that doesn't really mean much to me. But you know what? Within a week, it'll probably be on the first page. Hopefully, right? You never know. All right. There you go, folks. Cool. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm just going to go back into the WA dashboard and let's see here. Just going to see if there's any final questions. So yeah, I mean, hey, if you have any questions. Oh, here's one that I missed. What does that review plugin do for you? So I'll show you. So if you look here, actually, I'll just go right here. If you look right there, you see those little stars? It's those stars that show up as a result of that. Okay. So that's what that review plugin does, is it kind of essentially at the end of the day, it creates that star, the rating, and the reviewed by right there, okay? So if you look at the difference between this one right here and this one right here, you will see that, you see how this stands out because it's got the star ratings? So that's what that review plugin does for us. Gene says, I love it when you do these. Cool. Okay, let's see. Any other questions? Earlier you mentioned optimize for conversions. What did you mean by that? So optimize for conversions basically means that you are, let's see. Optimize for conversions basically means that, I want something that's going to help me convert something into someone into a client or a click or something like that. So that means is the site fast loading so that people can see it fast? Is it mobile responsive? Does it have and give me the opportunities to create something at the bottom like a call to action or like a box of some sort that says click here to buy now or click here to go here or whatever, right? So a call to action is otherwise known as a CTA. That's for short. So I want to have that diverse availability to have that if I wanted to for a particular blog post. Righto. All right. So you know what, everyone? I think we're gonna call it. We're gonna finish up here. But listen, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you found some value in it, and yeah. don't and don't bother subscribing to the my YouTube channel or anything like that, because as you can see, I don't post anything on this YouTube channel, so I just do these live things every once in a while. So and I don't have it. I have it so that no one gets notified from them. So the only reason why I do these live videos is for the people inside WA. So cool. Sandon said, thanks, Jay. I stumbled upon the stream accidentally and it was very helpful. Cool. Awesome. Vic Lees says, thank you. Yeah, you're very welcome. Right on. So cool. Excellent. All right, guys. I think I'm going to shut it down now. So I'll show you the result one more time. So we are, let's see where we are right now. So we're position 14 for the content, and here is the content. Thrive Themes Review. So as you can see, so I'll give you a quick summary of what we just did. We took the content that was already written inside from Google Docs. So we took the content here, we put it into WordPress a little bit at a time. We then also did the same with the images. We then formatted the post. Then from there, we added the SEO elements to it, like the meta title, meta description, internal link, external links, shared it on Google+. And then we also went into our Search Console, our Google Search Console, and did a fetch as Google. And yeah, so and that's all we did, right? We didn't do anything too special after that. And that's, so probably one last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to order some comments through the WA site comments thing, just to kind of get things going, get the comment stream going. But beyond that, that's it. That's all we do, And as you can see, it's not anything that is, there's no real, secret sauce. And there's no, no sneaky tactics or anything like that. It's just, straight up white hat affiliate marketing. Okay. Cool. Well, listen, I had a lot of fun doing this for you, and I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. So as I said, I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this video or not. If you're watching live or if you just started watching it, you can actually rewind it to the very start, and if you want to kind of go through it again. But beyond that, I don't think I'll be. You never know. Who knows? We'll see. What I might end up doing again is I'll just kind of do the same thing again for another blog post, which I'll have ready to go tomorrow, right? So, yeah. All right, cool. Hey, listen, it's lunchtime. I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to head out. But listen, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate your time. I hope you found some value in what I did today. Again, this isn't something I normally do. It's like spur of the moment. It's like pop-up restaurants. It's like, oh, there's Jay doing a live training session. This is not replacing our normal live Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific training times. This was just completely random for people inside WA. Right now we've got 20 people watching live, so that's awesome. Yeah, listen, have yourself a great day or evening wherever you're in the world. My name is Jay, and I'll head back into the WA live chat and hang out for another 5 minutes. All right, cool. Thanks, everyone. Okay, bye.